to Whole Lotta.
Yes.
I'm Jovonda.
This is your girl, Sun Saray.
We working on something new. We talking for 1 year, so it's a little slow. My bad. This is Whole Lotta. We're gonna have a whole lot of topics,
Whole lot of gossip,
and a whole lot of fun.
Yes, and we have a guest.
We have a guest named Jasmine. Now, you guys come on the show. You see Jasmine. Hey, Deli.
Hey, boo.
You see Jasmine is always commenting and being very opinionated. So we were like,
yes,
you gotta come up on the show and give these opinions in person.
Yes.
So what are we drinking today, ladies?
So, to honor the Grammys last night, I'm drinking Cardi B.
Yes.
She did that. Mm-hmm.
And I am drinking the J-Lo.
She did something, yeah.
Because the color, you know.
And what are you
I
drinking?
gotta name mine. I guess mine will be Tracy Ellis Ross.
Oh,
very good.
Now, who else logo I can't see from this one out here? Who's that?
It's Adele right now as well.
It's
No,
nobody at the
else.
bottom.
It's alright, though.
Whoever you are, hey.
Hi. Let us know if you can hear us, because the iPad is far away. I don't know who that is. It looks like my mother.
I was gonna say, how can y'all read that?
That is mom.
That's with the glasses.
And who's the other person?
Chanel Mama Bunny.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, you guys. Okay, so let's get right into it. Oh, this one doesn't have. Okay, we'll just hop into the Grammy recap.
Yeah.
What was your favorite? Well, let's talk about the positive. Start with the positive. What's your favorite thing about the Grammys last night?
My favorite part was Lady Gaga. So I want to see that movie, The Star is Born. Everybody knows I love corny love stories, but I feel it has a lot of depth to the movie from what I read about. You saw the movie?
I haven't seen it yet either.
And it's 3 versions. It's like one with Barbara Streisand and another one before that, and then this one. So that was one of my favorite performances. And of course, Cardi B, her performance was really good. And she's doing a lot better with the twerking.
I want to talk about that on a flip side, but I'll continue.
Her outfit was nice.
Yes.
She did lip sing. Lip rap. I didn't know you could lip rap.
Why? I don't understand.
Because I think because she's trying to do the, and that's how
you can't move into it.
What was that little thing on the, what was that called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The flamingo? She had a
bow, I
behind
guess.
her.
I don't know what it was called, right?
I think she couldn't do all that. So they say when you're not like seasoned, you have to pick a battle. So she picked Jansen, and she did pretty good. Even the finger wings was popping.
Yeah. So what else other favorite parts you have?
Alicia Keys did amazing. The 2 piano playing thing.
That was popping.
Her outfits were very classy but simple. She didn't overdo it. She never does have to overdo it. I think she's just a natural beauty.
Yes.
Travis
Scott performance. I did like the cage. I thought it was representation of like maybe the jail and the crime. I don't know. Maybe I'm being deeper than what he was. But that's what I thought.
No, but he's a very deep person from what I've seen in the interviews. So that was my first time ever seeing him perform. I just knew him as Kylie's baby daddy, but he's very talented.
So I'm surprised you didn't say her.
I wasn't finished that.
Oh, I was waiting. I want to go.
No. Oh, what you mean?
You doing that? Oh, we did.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So we have a guest. Her won a Grammy. I didn't like her performance. I felt like, calm down, close your mouth. I felt like she was a little hoarse. I don't know if the music was off. I just feel like it connected. And I'm not a singer, but I just didn't feel it.
Well, I think a lot of people, which I hate, which y'all make fun of me with the breathy, they like to show their range, so they start low. So I think she was starting low to show that, I have range. But usually it's very hard to sing low. So usually when people sing low, it doesn't sound that good.
But that's the only thing that I didn't like about it. I think the music was
we both love her. Because we saw her perform like Chris Brown, remember?
Yes.
So we love her. I was so excited. I was so happy for her. Yes. Yeah. So I was happy for her. I'm sorry. Were you finished?
Oh, yeah, I'm finished. That's my top 17. Yes.
Right, who's on list?
Yeah,
I did like the Lady Gaga performance. I did love her. I thought that was really awesome and good. What else did I love about the girl? I loved Cardi B when she won the Grammy. How like she was so humble and she was like so shocked in her speech. Like that really touched my heart. That was really good. I mean, because she was nervous, she didn't know what to say, so it was like real.
Yeah,
and everybody really says Cardi B is real, so like she was just showing herself. But I did love that part.
It was just a little annoying to me. Not that it wasn't real, but I was just like, hurry up. Like, she's calling everybody.
Lady Gaga's song was really good.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm starting to like country music now. Dolly Parton.
Oh, Dolly.
Yeah.
That song, Jolene, was the bomb.
She killed that.
Them country people was good.
Country
I like country music. I was gonna listen to the country station.
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood is really good.
I like her music. I think she's a fake and a phony, so I can't stand her.
How you know? Oh,
From American Idol, her
Carrie-
background, she's a fake and a phony.
How you know she faking?
stand her. Cause she be like, no, she's not. She's faking. Cause I used to watch American Idol that season. She's mad fake. I don't like her. She was. But her album that came out right after American Idol was really good. Of Jesus Take the Wheel and that song, another song was
Before
really
He
good.
Cheats.
Yes, I love Before He Cheats. So that was good.
I don't know any of her songs. That's sad.
So I'm gonna talk about the things I didn't like. So this is no disrespect to the icon and the legend, Diana Ross.
Whoosh!
But she just said, I know I can't sing.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna sing as loud and off key as I want.
Because she's Diana.
No.
It was loud and off key.
Can I say something about that, please? Because I was confused. I felt like if Carly B could lip sing, Diana Ross could lip sing.
Yeah.
Her dress was amazing,
She looked great.
but she was bad. Like her,
The vocals were off. Were horrible.
it don't marinate when you like 89 years old. The vocals.
She said, I'm old. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I want to talk about J Lo. Okay, so listen. I understand why they did it because they wanted to get people excited. J Lo performing, and Puerto Ricans, of course, she's not Afro Latina, but she got a couple a little bit black, like 5-6%. But my thing is,
when she was with Diddy.
if we did I think if we did J Lo's DNA, she would be like 8% black. But that's not the point. I just don't see her doing Motown. The dancer was good.
Motown has never had nobody on their record label last name Rodriguez.
They had the DeBarges. They wasn't Spanish though.
I was going to say, what is the bar?
They black and white.
Yeah.
They biracial.
No, I know them. I just didn't know what they.
I don't think she should have did Motown.
I think she should.
But if they asked her, they paying her. Yeah.
No, but it's about
They
the culture
know.
though, like the history.
They should have asked her.
No, I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm gonna get the check. I'm saying the Grammys. This is how you know Grammys don't connect to us black people. Why was J-Lo? Like seriously, the outfits, like nothing.
Yeah.
Then she did a Spanish song as the finale.
The little Sally stop.
Talking about this is for you, Lopez. Whatever her mom name is. Why are you dedicating your performance to your mother? She's not
But her
mother.
man was by her side, cheering her on. That's important. So let's see what some of the comments are saying. What the people, what y'all saying out here?
Sadell said, hey. Mama Bunny said, hello, beautiful ladies.
Hey.
Mama Gail said, hey, ladies.
Hey, mommy.
Trevor joined us.
Hey, Trey.
And that's it for so far.
Okay, you guys gotta come
Let's
on.
go.
You gotta come
Yes.
on.
So what's that's the only bad thing about the Grammys that you didn't like?
That I can think of.
Let's talk about Nicki real quick. So, a radio station made a joke about Nicki.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I almost forgot the last name for a minute because I really feel bad for her. And I'm like,
I don't feel bad for her.
So what did they say?
So basically, she's mad because she's never won a Grammy. Now, that's not the Grammy's fault or Carly B's fault. You just didn't get picked.
Right.
Right? So you're not going to take away the credibility of Carly B. She has worked from the pole up.
Definitely.
Literally.
So,
like, from the ground. She's
You
talking
know.
about it now she here.
and be proud. This is the thing with black women sometimes. We do not know how to support each other.
Exactly.
Get on a song with her, dummy. I don't understand. I need to.
And then what somebody said, which I definitely agree, is remember Little Kim, the tables always turn. You were definitely wrong and strong about the treatment of Little Kim. So it's Cardi B time to shine. So you can't be mad.
And nothing lasts forever. You're not going to be number one.
That's what
forever.
Beyonce and Jay-Z need to realize. I forgot to
Oh,
talk
please, let's
not
talk
coming
about
to the
the boy.
Grammys because they weren't nominated for Song and Album of the Year.
I'm so over them.
Yeah, album didn't get that much buzz. And
Because
then, you like
The
H-
Carters?
Yeah.
What?
the Carters.
I'm a. Bzz.
Oh, you in the Beehive? Well,
Yes,
speak
I-
up. Let's.
yes.
How you feel about them? Not coming?
Can't bash the Carters. Because I just feel like they're very pro-black right now, and the Grammys is not pro-black.
When it benefits them.
And they also had the Rock Nation brunch that weekend.
But when it
On
benefits
purpose.
them,
Yes.
because Jay-Z, because I talked about my mom, Jay-Z wasn't going to the Grammys. All right, I give you Jay-Z, but once he married Beyonce, started yelling.
Mm-hmm.
And then they stopped going to the BET Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to be mad. Let's see if they're going to be at the BET Awards in June. Jay-Z
They're not.
Beyonce. Because don't be black when it benefits you. Be black all the time. Don't be
Yeah.
mad now.
They go to the billboards and they haven't been to the BET
They don't go to the
Awards.
Billboards.
No, they was when they got honored.
Probably when they got honored, but they Billboard.
When she was
they
pregnant the
go.
last time with that red
Oh,
dress.
yeah. Oh, yes.
When Adele performed, and she was
Yes.
gay crying. I'm sorry. Jay-Z, Beyonce, it's okay. You come down a notch.
I love them.
The fact that we can't see their twins, they just annoy.
them.
They think they Michael Jackson and no.
Well, they're better than Michael because they don't got the mask.
Oh no.
Oh, you always a
You
kid.
can't see them at all though.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
They gonna bring them outside. I don't know. I don't know if she
I
got
just-
twins. I'm
We
confused.
got a few other viewers. Jay Gray joined us.
Hey,
Rome
Jay
joined us.
Hey.
Who?
Rome and Chi Chi.
What room? Who?
Rome.
Oh, hey, Rome in the audience. We're going to talk to them soon. And hey, Chi. Hey, girl. So we're going to move along, y'all. Y'all want to put the Grammy comments. We'll come back to it. So, well, let me do a little teaser. So, basically, Jasmine wanted to come on the show. Let's do a little quick teaser.
Go ahead, baby.
Jasmine is, what are you in that we...
Polyamorous.
I didn't even know the name for it. I was going to say open.
Yeah, I didn't
No.
know. It was like actor.
Yeah. well,
So, Jasmine's in
yeah.
a polyamorous relationship, and she's going to tell us about it, the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm very excited to talk about it. So, I'm going to try not to rush, but y'all know I'm nosy, so I'm hyped. Okay.
I'm semi-nosy, so I'm like,
Chi, let's talk about the semi-nosiness in a minute, but anyway, we're going to move on. So, Tamar, I feel like it was on TV just now when I said so. But anyway,
it's going. Kind of, yeah.
I'm going to
What
stop.
you, what?
So, Tamar Braxton is on Big Brother,
Ugh.
and she had a few breakdowns.
I hate him.
Y'all can talk about that while I sip some.
Okay, so Tamar, she went wrong when she cut her hair.
You can't make jokes when I'm drinking. I'm gonna spit out
I'm
my
sorry.
soda.
But she started looking like Magic Johnson's son. No, she does. And
They
EJ
did do
looks,
pictures with them.
I know, I've seen
and he looks good. Tamar looks a little.
She looks
I
She
don't think
needs
she
a
looks
jacket.
bad.
I don't know.
I don't
She
think
needs a
she's
jacket?
Yeah, Tamar. No. Let's keep it real. There's one thing about mental health, and I do not play with mental health.
Oh.
But when you're being crazy on purpose, it's a problem. It's nothing
So
wrong
you
with
think
her.
she's really being, she's
She's
like acting?
being extra.
Well,
I don't think she's really crazy.
Right,
Okay.
I feel like how you
I am a
acting.
mental health therapy aide. Thank you very much.
Granted.
So that is my field.
Okay, she's
So,
still
but maybe-
human.
I mean,
Celebrity
if she's
or not,
acting,
she might not be
she-
acting. She
that's
might
what
be
Okay, so let me
doing
explain something, right? So Shiara pointed this out to me. There was a clip of her chewing bacon in front of the camera like that. Just chewing bacon because she was mad at Candy. Not saying no words, just chopping down some good old bacon. You're trying to be extra. She's trying to pull everybody in the house against Candy. Candy doesn't even have that personality to even care about what you care about.
Yeah.
You're mad about because Monica doesn't like you.
And Toya. They
Toya
Toya
doesn't-
don't Toya anymore.
But Toya doesn't like her for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Tamar is extra.
Very extra.
Nobody has time in their 30s to be with, in their 40s. They about to be 40.
Mhm.
To have an extra friend like her.
Tamar's not about to be 40.
Yes, she
Oh,
is.
she's pushing.
They're 10 years apart and Tony Braxton's 50.
Yeah.
She's about 40.
Yeah,
She's probably turning 40 on her birthday.
Her
No
haircut
way.
is
Yes.
her haircut is 24.
You better
Well, she's
stop.
40.
They say, oh, he got a 24. Shut up.
No. She's about to be 40 on her birthday.
She is.
Oh, we
Quick
been
comments real quick. Mama Bunny said, yes, she do. Jay Gray said, your guest got a whole lot of... Chi said, I don't think she looks bad, but she be throwing that little peanut head around too much.
She be like
Too.
this.
Her neck. Oh my
She
God. I can't.
Yeah. That used to be Shiraro's girl, remember?
No, that was always my girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
but they the same
They
sign.
the same sign, but I'm a Tamar fan. I love Tamar was my favorite reality show. My favorite reality star because she was so hilarious. She our favorite person, Nene Leakes.
Oh, Nini's actually.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I love Tamar, y'all know.
Tamar
I mean,
needs
Tamar
help.
going through a lot,
Mhm.
and y'all trying to fix her life.
How?
But
But
she's
it
resistant
works.
to the help. That's the
She got an
problem.
argument with the person that was trying to help
She
her.
called her Rhonda.
Thank you.
Her name before she
'Cause she
changed
don't
it.
really need
No, that's
No, that was bad disrespectful.
That was
not-
very disrespectful.
That's like calling her EJ.
Who joined doing? Somebody was joined doing. Who joined doing?
Danielle Copen, which is my cousin's wife. Shout
Oh,
out
hey,
to her.
Danielle. Hi, thank you
And
for joining.
Devana and Tucker.
Yes.
Hello.
Nadia. I mean, Naima. Sorry, I always do that when you're together.
I always get it twisted.
They all the same
Like that.
person.
Right.
Right.
They all the same
But
person.
Tamar, we're gonna say we pray for you. I still love you.
She's praying for you.
Yeah.
I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you to be my favorite fun girl again.
Just get some bundles. I'm a little nervous, but I just think I have to get some bundles.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
So speaking of that, we're gonna get serious for a couple minutes.
Yes,
we're gonna
yes,
get to the juice, y'all. So we're gonna talk about Kristen Saint,
Christophe St. John.
Christophe Saint John. We're gonna say rest in peace, which is
Yes.
connected to mental health.
Yes.
This is a serious, like Tamar.
Stop it. Petties.
Yeah, so Christophe, right? Christophe, that's what you pronounce his name. Actor who plays on The Young and the Restless, committed suicide about, I would say, 2 weeks ago.
I think so.
Yeah.
So when I first heard the story, I was like, oh, the cute black guy from Young and the Restless.
Yeah.
Because he was like the only
Yeah,
black guy for
yeah.
years.
We watched him growing up. Yeah.
Exactly. My grandmother, I never watched it personally, but my grandmother always watched blah, 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 blah. Come to find out his son committed suicide in 2014 at the age of 24. And I watched a clip when he was on TD Jakes. And he could not get past him not doing more for his son. And you know, and you could tell in the interview that he was really broken up about it because TD Jakes was like, you didn't know what to do back then. You were still a young parent yourself. Your son didn't kill himself back then when you were trying to help him. He killed himself now as an adult, so it's not your fault.
Yeah.
His ex-wife is Jillian Christophe. She was a boxer, a female boxer.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know her too well. They have a daughter. Don't know her name, but she seems a little off too. She dated Sandra Bullock's current boyfriend, who's like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, I
Wow.
didn't
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that.
So she's like 34 and he's like 50 something and stuff. So yeah, so just rest in peace. And you know, always talk to somebody and never think somebody's downfall is your fault because everybody battles their own.
Yeah.
So that's another
Yeah.
thing. Like, don't take on other people's struggle because that messes you up.
Yeah.
And
Be there, support.
yeah.
I try to refer people to resources like therapy, or if I hear anything, you know, you need insurance. I'm the girl like, what you need? You need insurance to get therapy? All right, I got you. Let's go. What you need? You need someplace to refer suicide, like that, because I know I've had times when I've been down, and I would have loved for that person to be there, so I try to be that person.
Yes.
So I try. Thank
I
you.
believe 311 is also a resource that a lot of people can reach out to.
I'm very
311. Yeah.
Therapy
Black
is
people
amazing.
are very against
Right,
therapy, so-
because a lot of times things, not saying church is not great and your family, your friends aren't great, but sometimes things are medical, like an imbalance that you need help, especially nowadays. We're going to talk about this another time. They actually are saying that they think depression is linked to social media, which of course, because
Oh, yeah.
people are showing a story and you're getting, oh, my life isn't this, so it's a lot of stuff that we just need to get together.
It's true.
Yeah. So we're going to...
When everybody say on social media ain't real, trust me.
Right.
Oh, yes.
And speaking of that, we're going to do a little bit more about this. We're going to get the main topic. So, should I do the B. Smith or just skip to Wendy? A lot of people don't know who B.
Well,
Smith
actually, be no.
is. B. Smith? Oh, it comes with a little
to
Wendy
me.
and then with
Yeah.
a B.
Yeah, because
Yes,
that kind of
it does link
into
I love that story. So
Yeah.
you know I
Okay, so
love
we're
that
going to do
one,
Wendy next. So, Wendy Woman is still not back, y'all. My auntie in my head is still not back.
I hate Wendy.
You hate Wendy. How can you hate my auntie?
I just feel like all of this is coming back to her. It's just,
Yeah, okay, she does gossip, and now she doesn't want her story out. You got to be out with it. Allegedly, her husband has a mistress, and the girl is pregnant,
I think he beating her ass.
and they saying that it's also violence. But we're just saying, when you just get well, I know it's hard, but come back to work, because when you go through stuff, even though it's hard, because I've been there, the best thing you can do is be proactive and move. So even if there is a baby,
just buy her a gift.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Or like it could be like the August Wilson play where the woman had the baby and died, and then the wife had to take care of the
Ooh,
baby.
Lord.
Yes, and Fences.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about a strong black woman, right?
Hello.
But that's what we've been doing for years.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, women
It's like-
have been doing that, but it also
black
takes
women
a
have been
strong
taking
black
care of
woman
children
though.
for
Yeah,
years, even
that's
before
very
they
strong.
had
Because
children.
I
They were
probably
taking care of
would say, come back in the morning. I gotta think of it.
I come back in the morning. Yeah. Let's get some comments.
Come back in the
We're
morning.
gonna get into this juicy hot topics, you guys.
Two more people joined, which was Valeria Bates. I grew up with her.
Hey,
Maria joined.
Maria who?
Maria.
No, I'm just
What
playing.
did she
Still
say?
there? No, she didn't say nothing. Chi
Hey,
said,
Maria.
talk about 4 from Black Ink. He is also battling.
Oh yes, yes.
Rome said Wendy knew he had a girl on the side. Chi said you never know who is going through it or how they will display those feelings. That was from previous. Rome said I just think she's embarrassed because it is out in the world.
Yeah.
And Dana Shows, which is Zuri,
Hey, Zori.
she joined
Oh.
watching.
And also, Wendy, you don't have to come back to work. We'll be all right.
No, I like Wendy come back.
I like
But
the
I like
guest
Wendy.
host.
Oh
that
yes,
they
Nick
have.
Cannon did a really good job.
I love
He
Kiki.
did. I actually
And
saw
Kiki
that.
did.
That's my
Kiki
little
did
ratchet
pretty
baby.
good.
I love her.
And Sherry Shepherd did well today.
I
Oh,
love
she
her.
alright. I can't talk too much about Thor because I'm backed up on Black Ink. That's why I didn't bring it up. But yes, Thor from Black Ink is going through something as well. I saw a clip, but I haven't seen the show.
I'm back up too.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen the Black
Which
Ink.
one is that? The tall, dark skin one?
Oh no, that's
The
Chicago.
dark one, the brother.
The brown one.
I don't
The
watch
darker
Chicago.
one. It's Dawn.
It's not Dawn, it's the brother.
Yes, the brother. So I didn't really see it. So we'll dive in. We'll talk about that next week. So we're gonna move on to B. Smith. So B. Smith is people said she was Martha Stewart before Martha Stewart.
The
Like,
black Martha.
The
Stewart.
black Martha Stewart, but
Yeah.
before she was on this first. She is mental illness. She has dementia, right? Alzheimer's. And her husband moved his mistress in the house.
Wow.
Let me say that again. B. Smith's husband moved his mistress in the house, and his wife has not dementia. I'm sorry, Alzheimer's, which is a worse form of dementia. No, what?
Yeah.
What's going on? She doesn't know what's going on. You probably telling her to ask the maid, and I'm not trying to make jokes, but that's really like, oh, that's the maid.
I actually read that.
And I'm not making fun, y'all, because my grandmother has dementia, so I'm not making fun. But come on.
I read the interview, and they were on The View. He was on The View.
Okay.
And he said he told her that it's the girlfriend,
Mhm.
and she knows, but in her head, the girlfriend is like her friend.
She's not gonna remember
And
every
the
day.
girlfriend has a room in the house, and she doesn't live there. She comes, I think, the weekends or something like that. And the daughter is living there. But then it was in the news a couple of years ago. She had got lost in Manhattan.
Yeah,
And they
I
were
heard
looking
about
for her.
that.
Yeah. So now it's like, okay, we're gonna all be in this one place.
Yeah.
She can't leave now. The daughter
Right.
is there. The girlfriend is there.
Right.
And the girlfriend said she originally was apprehensive about it because his wife is there. But I feel like he's still honoring his vows. To death to us part, in sickness and in health. He's still taking care of her. She ain't in no capacity to be a real wife right
But I
now.
heard that he's also taking pictures of her looking bad and like, he wants to show dementia, but it's not showing her in a positive light.
Yeah, I saw that he had like released a video or something like that.
I don't know. Like I just feel like I said, my grandmother has dementia. I never mentioned that on TV before, but so they have their good days and their bad days. So it could be a really good day and she's okay with it, but then it's like, when you're in that type of mental space, you don't need a lot of different people. Like, you're doing that for yourself. Like, you can have her next door, you can have her somewhere, like, you having her in the house, that's not going to help.
Right,
your
like
wife.
if you didn't do it when she was in her normal state of mind, then why do it now? Like, if that was the case, you know that she wasn't in the
But what's the
agreement.
alternative? Putting her in a home? Like he's still
Not putting her in the home, putting her next door or somewhere
Right,
around the
they have
corner.
the
You can
money.
still go see her.
That, you know what?
You can
if
have
you're
your girl
having
on the
kids for
side,
somebody
right?
with Alzheimer's, it is debilitating for the whole family.
It's very
Granted,
stressful.
granted, I'm not
Very
saying
stressful.
that. But then are you also taking into consideration her side of the family who may come
Apparently
in?
she don't have none. That was like the big thing
Yeah,
that
I see,
everybody was
but
saying.
that-
Because even the daughter is his daughter.
So
she
what
didn't
does
give
that
birth
look
to
like
the
then?
daughter.
That looks like
I
they're
know
just
that.
taking advantage of the situation.
Well, ain't nobody
to benefit
else
yourself.
My
And in the
opinion,
meantime, she ain't in the home being abused, and she in her
That's
house.
true. Alright.
my opinion is,
Yeah, so
secrets. Like, I feel like it should be
Out
on
in public.
display. If you're doing what you're doing, who are we to judge?
Right.
That's you and B.
And mistress.
Whatever, I don't even know her name. So just like do it on your own, like just respect. I feel like it's disrespectful to y'all relationship, period, because you are cheating on. Y'all don't have
polyamorous,
or maybe they do.
No, they did not. She's like old school. Y'all don't have that, so you wouldn't have done that, like she said, when she was well.
Yeah,
so just keep it on the low. Like we don't care about Snow White and like.
And for the mistress, that's a lot for her too.
And then they're doing business. Like he's doing like he's making a foundation with this woman. Like
the white.
But you know what's so funny? I wonder if black women would feel different if she was a black woman.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't think that matters. For me, it doesn't matter.
We had this conversation in my family group chat or whatever. And, you know, a lot of black women are mad and saying, this white lady moving in. But if it was Keisha, would y'all really, you know.
Yeah, so the mistress is white. And their beast is black and her husband's black.
Model type. I mean, she's like an old school model. She's cute. She's attractive.
Okay, let's read some comments and we're going to move on to the juicy.
I'm sorry, real quick. Kimberly said, in what house? Mama Bunny said, that's disgusting. He should keep her on the side. Chi said, nah, disrespectful.
It is very disrespectful.
Kimberly said, oh, hell nah. The girlfriend is dead wrong to agree to move in. Chi said, what the daughter's saying, because somebody needs to be her advocate. Kimberly said, no, stick out, that's your wife. No, stick it out with her, that's your wife. Sorry, she corrected herself.
Yeah.
Mama Bunny said no, the same. And Chi lastly said, shake my head, you're embarrassing her, or she's not in the state of mind to defend herself.
Hello, that's what I agree
you
with.
should not be on Instagram and Facebook and on talk shows. Why are you on a talk show? Why are we talking about your mistress?
Or if you want to really talk about her mistress, or that you really want to be an advocate, then leave the mistress on the side.
Because it doesn't help.
Until she, demise.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
So we're going to, related to that, so Jasmine.
This is a happy side.
I met her. What's the positive side?
She's in her right state of
mind.
Moving along.
To
the fun side of
the
side.
So my question is, how did this whole thing with you? Are you married? You and your husband are married.
Legally married.
You're legally married.
Got the rings in the paper.
So how did this whole polyamorous relationship start?
Okay, so we've been together off and on for almost 20 years. We've been married legally for 5. About the first year of our marriage, I'm a very flirtatious person. Y'all know I flirt with men, women, animals.
Not cats, right?
No, I don't like cats. I still have a good relationship with a lot of my ex-boyfriends. So we still talk, and my husband is still friends with a lot of them and stuff like that. And I had an ex in particular who I was still very flirtatious with, and he kind of like got a little serious one day. And I remember I have how you have your friend text the thread, and it's Nadia, it's 2 of my other friends and my sister. And I'm texting him, I'm like, it sounds like he really want to do something. And my sister went crazy, like, do you know who gets married these days? Nobody actually marries anybody. If you mess up your marriage, I'm going to kill you, blah, blah, blah.
You were married?
Yes, I was married. We were married. This is the first year of the marriage. Okay. And instead, I went and spoke to my husband because we have great communication.
And that's
we talk about everything.
Wow, that's
And
awesome.
I told him, I said, I'm still flirting with so-and-so. And he actually said, what's good? And I don't know what to do. And he said, well, do you want to do something with him? And I was like, I think so. Right. Because, you don't know what if I go left, is he going to go left? If I go right,
right, exactly.
Right. So I was like, I think so. And he was like, well, if you do something with him, then I get to do something with somebody myself. And then, me with my crazy personality. Like, well, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait,
so you was
I don't know how I feel about that. I have to settle this and come back to this at a later time. So a couple, I thought about it for a while, and I came back and I said, I think I kind of do. And he was just like, okay. So it didn't work out with him, but that's how the whole thing started. We didn't even know it was a name for it. We were just doing it. We made up rules as we went along. Something would happen, and he would say, I didn't like that. Or he would do something, and I would say, I didn't like that. And we'd say, okay, well, we're not going to do that no more.
Right.
And then we were online, and there was an article somewhere talking about polyamory. And I was like, oh my God, that's what we are. Like, I didn't even know it was a word. I didn't know it was a name. People say swingers, that's not what we are. People say open marriage, that's not what we are. It is polyamory. And polyamory, in like condensed version, is the belief that you can love and be in love with more than one person.
Okay, so you said you're not swingers and you're
No,
not open.
swingers is not a relationship.
Okay.
Swingers is like
It's just
Saucy and her man
Right.
think that me and my man is kind of fly. We meet up, boom, and then we never see them again. That's
Okay.
swingers.
Okay.
And swingers is usually together as well.
Right.
We coming in this 2 and 2, 4
Right.
people, blah blah blah. Open is like, oh, okay, you can do whatever you want. That's not what we have either. There's rules. We talk about everything before it happens. We talk about everything after it happens. Like, we meet and decompress. So, how was your weekend? What did you do? Blah blah blah, like that.
So open, usually they don't have feelings for the person that they're sleeping with.
I don't know. I mean, I couldn't say because that's not us. I'm very emotional. I can't do physical but if emotional isn't involved. So for me, it's not like just hey.
So what are the rules?
Yes, I want to ask you my. Well, I want to ask you.
I was gonna say
giving the rules.
yeah, from what we
Okay.
see, every
What
couple
are the
makes
rules?
their own rules. For us, it's safe sex, obviously.
Amen.
Yes.
For us, it's very everything is open and honest. We tell, I mean, nitty gritty details like. What did you do last week? I did this sound like.
Now, how does that work?
What?
Right.
Like, turn
Right.
you on when he tells you stuff?
It doesn't turn me on. I don't know how he feels, but for me, I don't get turned on. I'm more so like if I find out he got his chick hanging from the chandelier, I'm like, well, motherfucker, I ain't hanging from no chandelier. Like I'm like, why I ain't do that?
So you can't do nothing.
Yeah, like you gotta test on it with me before she get the new tricks. Like,
You got it.
What about you, Rome? Does it turn you on when she tells you her stories?
Sometimes. It really
my
depends on.
husband's here.
Yes. Rome is here. Yes.
It depends sometimes. Other times, like personally, I think women put batteries in guys' back all the time. So sometimes they'll tell a guy like, well, this one did so and so, and then that guy will be like, oh really? Alright, wait till next time it's my turn. I'm going to try and do whatever. So sometimes it might not necessarily be a turn on. It might be
Like,
I'm gonna try to outdo the other one.
And
so
so
those
it's
are
a
the
benefit for me.
Basically.
Quick comments
So
real
let's read
quick.
the comments. What are y'all questions and comments, y'all?
Yeah, Chi definitely said, thank you for your openness. Communication is key.
Yes.
Naima said, right. Carla
Right, what?
said, what makes you a strong black woman? Rome said, there are also many forms of poly relationships.
Yeah.
Carla Evans says, right, but you have to be emotionally stable in your relationship for it to work.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And Chi said, what about jealousy?
That was Chichi, you skipping ahead. That's one of the questions. Chichi is coming. So basically, you said there's no playing together, like you said.
Oh, well, not with our people. Not yet, because I ain't ruling out nothing for the future. Keep my options open, but not right now.
This is a good call.
All right.
Well, I'm bisexual, so if he
Okay,
got
that's my next question.
a
too.
chick that, I might be like, well, where you found her?
Right, okay.
And what she doing Saturday night? But he ain't found one of them yet. I don't like the ones he
And that's the thing too. Sometimes, like you said, the type. So he
Yes.
has his own type.
He has his own time.
You have your own type.
Yes.
So,
That's the other thing. We were talking about this the other day, and Nadia knows because I grew up with Nadia. That's right. We are attracted to the exact opposites of what we are.
Okay.
Like my husband, if you know, Nadia knows, and a couple of people watching knows, my husband is Mr. Went to college, got a good job, no debt, responsible father, best friend, husband, provider. Neither one of us had a father. My father just flaked off. His father passed away. But we met and decided we're going to build this what we didn't have. And he's the perfect person to do that with. If I want to go into business, he's going to say, okay, we got to go to the bank, we got to get a loan, da-da-da. If I'm having a bad day, he's the type who's going to sit down and rub my back while I cry. He's that man. What I'm attracted to
Wait.
What I'm attracted to is dumb niggas. I'ma just be real. Dumb niggas. I'm attracted to, you know, babe, I'm not working right now.
I know exactly what she means. If
me and my husband go out and another guy's looking at me, he's just like, go ahead, go over there.
Yeah.
I got your bag. I'm good. And the men I'm attracted to, though, why that nigga looking at you? He looking at you too hard. What the fuck you did? Why you walking like that? You see that nigga over there? That the crazy ones. That's who I like. And me, I mean, I don't want to describe myself, but I'm the mature, responsible one as well. I work for the state. I raise my daughters. I work and come home. I don't do a lot. We don't hang out in the street a lot. And he's attracted to, well, I told him literally this morning, we was having this argument, he's Captain Save-Up. Ooh. So he like, you know, you need this. His girlfriends, what should I wear today? We're going out. Do you want to see me in the purple shirt or the blue shirt? What restaurant you want to go to? Do you want chicken tonight? Those are his girlfriends. I cooked that. That's what you're eating tonight.
Okay.
It ain't no substitutions. You don't get no choices. When you come home, he'll say, what's for dinner? What's in the pot?
So it seems like whatever void you guys may not necessarily fill with each other.
Right.
Y'all
balance out on the outside.
I'm not mad at that.
It's just like there's a balance in between it, you know.
Because it works for y'all.
Right.
But like, so we can go into, because that was my question. So like, what happens, or because it seems like there is a little, like you said, a little jealousy. What happens on those instances of jealous? Okay, so what happens in those
Not on his part, on mine.
You? Okay.
And I'm self-admittedly crazy.
CAF.
Yes.
CAF is what she is.
Half Puerto Rican, so you know it's the retarded Puerto Rican side, and the retarded black side, and they
Talk about it.
mesh together. So I'm the one, you know, like, but why you wearing that when you going out with this bitch? You didn't wear that when you went out with me. And I didn't speak to you today, but you texted this bitch 3 times. I don't understand. You know, that's me.
So what happens in those instances?
We just talk it out. Like, I'm very, first of all, he's my conscience. If I'm about to fly off the handle, I'll text him before I do something and say, what should I do? Do you think I should do this? Because this is what I'm thinking to do. You need to keep me from that. So what do you suggest me doing? So when I'm mad at him, it's hard because he's literally the same way. Like, I can, and he'll be like, are you done? Because this is what I think you should have said. Or this is what I think you should have did. So it's hard to be mad at him. But if I get jealous and we go through each other's phones, not when insecure thing. It's more like just. First of all, we work different schedules. I work nights and he works days, so we don't see each other until the weekend as well. That's the other thing. Yeah. So sometimes it's just to catch up. Like if I'm sleeping, he can look through my phone. This is what she did this week.
So you got to have each other's passwords.
Oh yeah, definitely. So sometimes it's something like that. I might say like, well, I saw you making plans to do this with her. It's been a while since we went to the movies, and he'll say, oh, okay, you know what? So next week we gotta go to the movies. Like it's very, the communication is the most important thing.
That's something. Yeah. Let's read some of the comments there. So I see probably have a question.
I have a couple of questions.
Okay, let's read the
about the
comments
niggas.
first.
No, I'm just
Let's read the comments. Time to go down.
So Jay Gray said, what are some no-nos? Carla said, hey, like praises to y'all. Chase said, what are some signs that this is a path that you need to take? Chi-Chi said, yes, push through, good man. Kimberly said, yes, them niggas. Chi said, them hood joints, hard to fight that attraction. Carla is laughing, yes, bitch. She's laughing. Jay Gray, where they make women like that at?
In the Bronx.
Hey, Chi said, how serious? Oh, I think she meant how serious can the other relationships go? Are there set boundaries? And yeah, that was.
So we're gonna get to those questions. Let's Saucy ask those questions, and we're gonna get back to those questions, you guys.
Yes. So, with relationships. So you said you currently have a boyfriend.
Yes.
Right. So how long have you guys been together?
We have been together for almost 4 years.
Okay, y'all been married for 5.
5.
Okay. So, did that take away from the marriage, or like, because 4 years and 5 years, really? You ain't really doing that much in the first year. You know, you
Well,
get
that's
to know,
why you gotta
but y'all
add in
been
the fact,
together for like.
But it didn't work out with
years.
that guy. It's another boyfriend that you found.
Yes.
Okay.
So after the first year, you said, I have a need for this other person, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
make him my boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm very honest on social media, as y'all know, because y'all follow me. I literally.
I don't, but I'm about to.
Okay. I literally, when the first boo, because that was what I was calling them in the beginning, the boos. When the first boo didn't work out, I think I posted, didn't I post, Nani? I was like, look, I'm on the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I got a husband, y'all already know that. Yes. Y'all already know that. He's not going anywhere. So don't walk into this situation thinking, oh, I'm going to fuck you so good you ain't going to need him no more. No. Don't come into a situation thinking I'm going to steal her from your husband. No.
Can you reiterate that? Because a lot of people
You're not
don't realize
stealing me
that's
from
the
nowhere
problem.
because I'm not going nowhere.
Right.
Right.
That's
Okay,
my
you play
foundation.
that role.
We not, what you need to do is try to imagine that he's not there because you
Right.
competing with him is not
He's
going to
not.
get you anywhere
Right.
at all.
Right.
Some side.
Oh yes.
Of course, it's
Oh
a man
yes.
ego.
Yes. And then the problem is, like I said, when you with niggas, the first
Oh,
nigga,
yeah.
Nadia knows, didn't work out because he ended up having issue with his living situation. And we got into this big argument, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry you're going through this. I love you. Then he was like, well, if you love me, why the fuck I can't live with you?
I'm at all three got head turned at the same time. That was beautiful.
I'm confused.
I love it.
Why you thought you I can recommend some places.
This ain't Idaho or Iowa where they do the sister-wife shit. I don't
We're gonna be
understand.
brother husbands.
And first of all, if you coming to be a brother husband, because I would not rule that out, you better match the first husband.
That's
Right.
You
right.
gotta match his fly into this
Hello?
And
situation.
for what you saying,
That's a challenge.
Imagine.
That's a challenge.
let's God come
Right.
right.
Well, yeah, so one of the questions was, what is a no-no?
What are the no-nos? We don't have a lot of no-nos because we're not. I don't want to sound shady, but we're not risque people, so it's not a lot of no's because we don't do a lot of dangerous, ridiculous behavior.
Okay, because like you said, safe and.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot of no-nos.
Do you think of any wrong or any no-nos? That's probably what happened.
I don't think so.
No, not offhand.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of no-nos.
And then another question was, how far? But you kind of said it already, though. Like,
Oh, I'm in love with my boyfriend. He's in love with me. They've met, which.
Wrong. How was that wrong?
I think I may need her to be my life coach. But
y'all know
yeah.
it took a long time to get there.
Okay.
Because like I said, my husband is very agreeable, very friendly, very, hey, how you doing? Da-da-da. And
It's just
the
fine.
boy, he's a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Virgo
Virgo and
and
Taurus
Taurus
are
are
very
compatible,
good
yeah.
power signs, yes. And my men are the exact opposite. My boyfriend at the time when I first said, oh, you should meet. No, I don't want to meet no nigga you laying up with every night. I don't want to do that. I respect him because if it wasn't for him being open, we wouldn't be in this situation, but I don't want to meet him. And then it slowly grew to now they've met several times. They don't hang out,
Yeah.
but they've met and they can be in
So
the
you
same
you
space.
feel like you can love two people
Oh yeah.
or be in love? 'Cause you
Yes.
can-
I'm in love with both of them, yes.
Wow. What?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Go
Sorry. So can the boyfriend have a girlfriend?
I have told him he can.
But
He
he
said
doesn't.
he's okay.
So he's committed.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
okay.
I can't even get a text.
give them
I can't even
permission to
get
have
a
another
text
girlfriend.
back. She got a whole committed boyfriend. I be like, I be having to make sure my phone ain't dead. I'm like, is my phone working?
Stupid.
I can't get a text back. And she got a husband and a
On that
faithful.
note,
Okay.
Nadia, can I get another drink, please?
And a faithful nigga.
Thank you,
Come on,
sweetie.
I'm trying
I
to
don't
think
even
of
know
it.
how to.
Pass this.
I'm sorry to be shady right now, but look, my phone is dry right now, and you got a
That's
whole
on the show.
faithful. Oh, on the show. Oh, that's why I'm not
We
getting
need to
calls.
socialize. Don't worry, Joe.
And you got a whole faithful
Just
boyfriend.
take JoJo out with you.
Where I'm
To
going?
the niggas.
It's never hard to find niggas. It's a good man that's hard to find. No niggas is everywhere, on every corner. How you doing?
So Let's read the comments, y'all.
Kimberly said, what's your sign? She already said
Virgo.
Salty drink, saucy draw, all that to that.
Who said that?
Whatever comment that was made, you drunk all the rest of your drink.
But who said that?
Kimberly.
Who my business like that?
Some people China said Team Taurus to Rome. Jay Gray said preach. Carla said, how do you explain this to your kids? How do you keep your boyfriend?
That's a good
As a
question.
boyfriend when
Wait
he
till
want
my drink
more.
home for that question.
Wait.
What was the boyfriend when he wanted
Okay,
more?
Carla said, how do you explain this to your kids? How do you keep your boyfriend as a boyfriend when he want more? Kimberly said, wait, what the fuck? She said, replying to Carla Evans, good question.
What you said? What?
Good
was
question.
replying
She was
to
replying to
Okay,
Carla.
so does she have to wait? Because this is a juicy question.
No, go ahead. I'm good.
Yeah, so the kids, that's an important question.
We have 2 daughters. They do not know about our polyamory relationship.
How old are they?
13 and 8.
Okay.
They do not know anything. They have met my boyfriend, but they just think he's one of my friends.
Okay.
Which is what he was in the beginning. So, my daughter is a teenager now, and she's very mature and very open-minded, I have come to realize. I think that maybe 16, I would have no problem telling her, because it's not something I'm ashamed of. I wouldn't have a problem telling her, not now. And my husband is very, he's very picky with who meets the girls. My boyfriend actually met them by accident because he was waiting for me outside one day, and I got in the car and they were coming home and they ran to the car like, mommy. And I was like, oh, this is my friend, and they were like, okay. And now they see him all the time, so he's just. But I have male and female friends, so it's not like it's a big thing for me to have. Who's this one guy who sticks out? No, I have other male friends. So
does his girlfriend come around to girls?
No, his girlfriends have not met the girl.
She said,
He's very picky. Yeah.
Oh, you're the picky one.
You're the picky one. Oh, he's just.
I mean, it takes a while for them to meet my. Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah, are you
girlfriends,
in
I don't have
love
no
with your
problem.
girlfriend?
No.
Oh, they don't have to be in
But
love.
she's in love with him.
Of course she is. Of course she is. Because we are women and we wear heart on our sleeves, and
And men don't have sleeves.
It's so easy to be a man. I
They
feel like.
barely have arms.
I feel like men are so
They barely have all.
But I am deep in like I do care about her. So
This is the longest one he's been with.
I was like, how long have you been with your girlfriend?
it will be a year on St. Patrick's
So
Day.
it's still kind of new.
But you know what? The other thing I have to say is, because I think somebody said, what do you do if the boyfriend wants more?
Yes.
My boyfriend, when we started this, I told him, because he actually found me on Facebook, and he was like, oh, I see you're married, so I probably can't ask for your number. And I was like, yes, you can.
I know he was like, word?
Yes. And I was like, oh, we're poly and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, that works perfect for me because I don't want a steady girlfriend right now. Of course, that was 4 years ago. He's still here. But the difference
nobody has
is...
texted me.
Nobody.
Nobody has texted me in this hour.
The difference
I'm not gonna text.
This is not about your phone.
I'm sorry.
I'm
But
getting
my husband,
She has a faithful boyfriend.
with my husband, though, with his girlfriends, and this is hilarious because you've had 3 now or 2? 3.
2, I would say,
3.
definitely. The other
These
one-
chicks he be with all want to be sister wives. Like one of them.
I got the good
Yes.
job.
with the shit.
They want to move in.
We
They
both
want
work
to
for the
make
state. We had a car, 2 vacations a year. Daughter's in Catholic school. We trying to do
They
better
want to be
than we had.
comfortable.
And this chick was like, we're gonna all move in together. You and Jasmine
my
can work
kids.
your schedules,
That's my
and I will
kids.
stay home with the kids and cook, and dinner will be done when y'all come home. And I
She
said,
was Spanish. That sounds like something a Spanish girl would say. Oh, a black girl.
I'm trying. See, I'm glad she asked that because I be
You
trying
said
not
no?
to be racist. First of all, no, wait.
I probably would have said yes
This
for like
is my
6 months.
thing. Oh no, the other
You
one,
on your feet?
the one he's with now. What did she say? Oh God, what did she say, babe?
Which one?
Marissa.
Y'all look the best. You know,
Oh, they best like.
Her thing was, she was like that. I recognize what y'all have. Y'all both hardworking people. She was like, I would have no problem helping y'all out.
Yeah, but see, the problem is if you're gonna be a chick and we all sharing space,
Mhm.
what are you doing for me? I don't need you to watch my kids because all of that is situated. The children,
Right.
we got that all put together. And me and my husband do not have the same taste.
So that's why she can't move in.
So,
But if you have both,
I mean,
So
if you
she was
move
cute
in,
enough.
and
You might have thought about
you know,
it.
you ever see the show Sister Wives? I've only seen a
Yes.
couple of
You
episodes
saw
of
the
the
black
show.
one?
I
I have not
watched
seen
It's
it.
a black couple.
But my thing is, if it's gonna be an extra bedroom and this extra bedroom is gonna be used, then he's not gonna be the only one going to the extra bedroom. What are you doing for me? Because none of these bitches he be with want to work.
Oh, that's why they want to come and chill.
Yeah,
They want to chill.
So none of your girlfriends work?
No, the one he got now is good. This
Okay.
one he got now, I'm gonna give her props because this is the best
He's
one
doing a
yet.
job, see?
Yeah.
He moving up.
Yeah,
So
this
let's
one-
read some of the comments. This was fun. I had fun.
I bet you did.
Before we wrap up,
Before we wrap up,
Jay Gray said they might now.
they
Carla-
might now, might know now.
Yeah, probably. Carla Evans, I need in on this show. Come on, Gaza! Gaza! We ready for your crazy ass too. Chi said, what do y'all do on Valentine's Day? Carla said, take turns. Seriously. Remember
We
Big
do.
Love?
Yes.
Is what Chi said.
Okay.
Remember Big Love. So
What do
Holidays.
What do you want to do on
Okay.
Thursday? 'Cause that's Thursday.
You better get the holiday. You can start on there.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I work in a hospital, so I have no holidays off unless I request the day off.
Look at God.
You worked in.
Hi.
Well, I put in for today. Just
Valentine's
to
your
be here.
birthday.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm saying for Valentine's Day.
Oh, no. For every holiday, we do the same thing. We negotiate. Okay, well, what day are you gonna be with your girlfriend? Because what day? It's the three basically. What day you gonna be with her?
Aw, they
What
did
day we gonna
Valentine's
spend?
Day.
And what day I'm gonna spend with him? So for Valentine's Day, it falls on a Thursday. All of us are working, so that's irrelevant to all of us. Friday is my day with my boyfriend. Saturday is his day with his girlfriend, and we're going out the week after.
Okay, now.
And
So
we
y'all
do the
say
same
the
thing for
best for
Christmas.
last.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it don't always work. Sometimes our day,
Yeah.
it's just Valentine's Day that worked out that way.
So why don't you just all
We
go
also
on a date?
negotiate gifts too. Like,
I
well,
know,
what are you
ask
giving
that
her?
question out
Why
loud.
don't you just all go on a date together? The bill will be cheaper because it's going to. You can pay a big tip to the waiter.
You know
what?
what?
Try it. And come
I
back
think
next month.
my
and tell.
boyfriend is very, that's the other thing, like, Rome is very, like I said, very laid back, easygoing, whatever. And my boyfriend is the exact opposite.
What's his
so
sign?
he's a Gemini. He's a complete psychopath.
Mm.
So he's very, I don't think, like, my husband is very like, oh, let me open the door, da-da-da. My boyfriend is from the South. He's the same way. He's not going to stand there and let somebody else open the door for me because he's retarded. He's not going to let nobody else pull out my chair. If I sit down, he's going to be standing there waiting to see what seat I'm sitting in. Am I going to sit next to my husband? Am I going to sit next to him?
It's gonna be too awkward.
And with
My husband would be fine.
and
I could
we-
bring
and
10
we
dudes to
clash.
dinner with my husband. He's like, how you doing?
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily on purpose, but
It's just-
because it's
yeah.
just it.
Yeah.
And some things are just meant to be said.
And his
it works out for them.
girlfriends
You know what I'm saying?
are the same way. Like, I don't know if I want to be around you.
Right. If
But
it
that's
ain't broke,
intimidating
don't
as well.
fix
I
it.
think so too.
Y'all have a
Thank
whole
you.
life. Y'all
Yeah.
good even without
Right.
them.
Right.
So I don't think I would want to be at dinner with my man and his wife.
I could.
Because I'll be like,
I could.
That's as of now, though.
I think
Before,
I-
I think you couldn't have handled it.
It depends on the
You was a
girl.
little
Well,
white.
it depends
That
on the
played
girl.
a
Okay.
part.
No, because the girl he's with now, I could go out to dinner with her.
That played a part.
I have a final question. I think it's gonna be the final question because I think it's the perfect way to end it. How long do you think, or can you keep up this lifestyle?
I don't know. We talk about that all the time. I don't know. And my boyfriend has actually voiced that fear. Like, well, what's going to happen if one day you and Rome decide y'all don't want to do this no more? What's going to happen to me? And I was just like, well, we wouldn't just wake up one day and decide that. It would be some, it would have to be some event to lead up to it.
do you think you can make that decision when it comes to it? Let's say this happens 15 years down the line and Rome wakes up one day like, I'm done. I want to be a normal,
Good question.
not saying you're not normal.
That would
Traditional.
Traditional married couple. Like, how would you, can you
Yeah. If
disconnect
it wasn't
somebody?
even, like if we didn't come to that conclusion together, I don't know.
The
And
jazz
what is
is
the,
enough.
my question is, what is the end point? Because now I know polyamorous, and I know the other word, whatever they do, I forget the word.
Polygamy. That's
Polygamy,
separate
that's
wives.
what-
That's
okay.
illegal in
That's
New York.
sister wives.
If it
Now-
wasn't illegal in New York, I think I'd have 2 husbands.
With this though, but with this, now they're basically, I feel like they're trying to ask like, what is the end point if there is
We don't
an end
have
point,
one.
or what is the game plan? Like,
Right.
but should you even plan, or should you just live life? Is what I'm asking. Like, it's a full
Yeah,
dance. like
Live it.
just let it be. Like it is what it is, and when you get to that,
Yeah, cause like my boyfriend doesn't have any kids, so my biggest fear is that one day he's gonna be like, "Well, I want a kid," and I'm gonna be like, "Well, what the fuck do I do now?" Like,
is he younger than you?
only like 2 years, so that's
Well,
not.
or maybe he just have a kid with somebody else. And,
Would you be upset about that?
Oh.
It depends on the check. It always depends on the check.
But you
But
come
it
over
really
to
shouldn't, though.
Can
But
the
it
baby and I
shouldn't,
live
though.
together?
Josh,
No,
you
can we
know-
go
you know
scouting
I
for
got
the baby?
messages.
No,
Josh.
no,
I got messages.
I'm just
No, no.
saying.
That's not
from
fair.
the
Can
boss.
we
You know I
pick
got
the
messages.
No,
baby?
we gotta pick what's best for
I'm
him.
just saying.
Oh,
Looks like you pick.
I could help raise a baby now.
You know what? You want babysit?
I ain't babysitting.
Let's
I
make the
work.
question that we're gonna be out.
And then this was an amazing show, yeah.
Awesome.
Real quick, let's see, but what was that? Alright, it seems like it takes a lot of understanding, compromise, and sacrifice from everyone involved. Not easy to do with pride and ego, says Chiara. Carter says the Virgo in you to sit with another chick with Rome, she better meet your standards. Chi said kudos to y'all. Kimberly said as long as y'all happy, rock out.
Hello.
Exclamation mark.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like every relationship, what works between that man and that woman is that business.
Yeah.
I've come to that understanding, so that's what it is. I think, listen, y'all, it works for y'all.
Hand
It was
clap,
interesting.
yeah.
Yes.
This is great.
I had a lot of questions.
Yes. So we have a couple of things to talk about. We have some things that's coming up. A
Yes.
whole lot of.
Yes.
Next Monday will be a year
1 year.
Yes. 1 year.
Anniversary. That we have been whole lot,
Thank you.
right? So we have a special thing that's going on, and we hope that all of you can come out.
We're going to send an invite.
Yeah.
Invites
Our
are going out.
producer is working on that, right, baby?
Right
Okay.
now. We're working on that right now.
Yeah.
So
We're
look
going
at
to be
the
on location.
inboxes for
Yeah.
the invites, right?
Also, February 21st.
Yes.
It's a Thursday. I know a lot of y'all got jobs. You know, because our
But
friends
still
got
come
jobs.
out.
You know? But come out on Thursday because you would, if it was happy hours, you know, I don't remember. It's in Queens, so don't let that word scare you.
Long Island City, which is not far.
Long Island City is like the D to the F, and
Right.
you're good. So,
We're doing a whole lot of hosting. This is our first hosting event. You guys, please come out and support us.
yes. And shout out to Jody Mack,
Hey.
Jody!
asked us to do it. Thank you so much for your love
We're
and support.
gonna be showing a whole lot of body.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I might have to come out too.
You better.
Right.
It's, no niggas is gonna be there, but you better come
No,
out.
we niggas. We niggas. Let's be niggas.
I can round some niggas up quick.
Yeah, well, please do, because we didn't even go out.
It was fun.
yes.
Next time Rome gonna come and he gonna talk. He gonna sit here and then she
Jack's
gonna
gonna
sit
sit
over
there.
there.
Yes.
I know y'all got more questions.
They have to.
From the man's point of
From
view.
a man's perspective. This
So
is nice.
remember Monday, next Monday, special location, and the 21st. Come out to Queens, okay?
Yes, thank you guys so much. It was so much fun. We'll be on location next week with a whole lot of topics
A lot of gossip.
and a whole lot of fun. See you guys.
Later, babies.
Bye.